Now what I have here is a transformer. I'm going to take it to pieces so that you can see the parts that make it up. So starting here, I've got a bunch of metal strips, in fact U-shaped metal strips, all stuck together. These are called laminations, and they are there in fact to prevent heating, but they're formed into the shape of a U, and then later I will put this one on top so that together they're going to form what we call an iron core, and the magnetic field in fact gets contained within this iron core. So if I have any kind of current and there's magnetic field produced on one side, normally magnetic field, say produced by a bar magnet, the field lines come up and around in the air, but it would be, well, you could say that it would rather be travelling through the iron. So magnetic field lines created on this side will come up and around and down, forming a complete circle. And same with any field lines created on this side. So let's put it together. I have two coils and they have a different number of turns. And I'm not going to tell you how many turns each has, because what I want you to do is calculate the ratio of the turns. That's all you can get from these two voltages. So attached to this one is my power supply. So that makes this coil the primary coil and this is the secondary coil. So this secondary isn't connected to any power supply at all. It's simply connected to this voltmeter, and the voltage on the primary is measured with this voltmeter. And I should mention that of course we need AC electricity to make this work, because you need the changing magnetic field to make a current. And so these little meters here are in fact able to show AC voltages as well as DC. So they'll give a reading. Not all analog meters are able to read AC, but these ones can. So I'll just put on the power. So I have here some voltage in my primary, and we'll give you close-up photos because you're going to be measuring the voltage on the primary and the secondary. So just to point out that this meter is set to 10 volts maximum voltage, and this one is set to read a maximum of 30 volts. And so what I want you to do is to use those two voltages to calculate what is the ratio of the number of turns in the secondary over the number of turns in the primary.